Hello and what's up everybody, Thunderbob here, and tonight I am checking out a new game. This is Tinykin from developer Splash Team. This just came out August 30th. The developer was kind enough to send me a key to check this out, and so far I've played about an hour of this on the Steam Deck. You'll see some footage of that running in the background here, and I am completely in love with this so far. It is, imagine Pikmin if Pikmin was a platformer. Like an old school Nintendo 64 style collectathon, and primarily what you're collecting are these little creatures that help you solve puzzles. You use them to interact with objects in the world, to create ladders and things like that. I'm not super deep into it, but what I've played I've really enjoyed. I'm just going to show you the performance on the Steam Deck here. It ran very, very well, 60 FPS, just a couple of drops, like 1 FPS drops, but overall ran fabulously. It looks really amazing on the Steam Deck. Been really impressed with the gameplay in the first hour or so. And the rest of the video is going to be me showing off gameplay on the PC in ultra-wide. So it's going to start off just showing off the performance on the Steam Deck, and now we're going to cut in. I'm going to start a new game, and I'm going to show you like the first 30 minutes or so playing on my high-end ultra-wide PC to show you what it can look like on there. Let's go ahead and start a new game here.
Aegis, my beautiful planet, shining with life, the home planet of humanity, according to what they teach in school. Nowadays, I'm the one teaching. I'm Maladane, an archaeologist and researcher in the most prestigious university in the world. And this is Nevis, my assistant. I've studied relics, artifacts, and fossils, and my conclusion is clear. Humans do not originate from Aegis, but somewhere else. Our true home planet awaits us, far beyond the stars. During my research, I came across an ancient signal, clearly of human origin, emanating from a nearby galaxy. Since that discovery, I've been preparing to go and meet the originator of the signal. We've explored each planet from pole to pole, and now we found it. It's decided. Nevis and I will go to this mysterious planet to uncover the secret of humanity's origins.
Well, signs okay. Equipment damaged. And here we go. And, the only issue I ran into on the Steam Deck is that intro video actually didn't want to play, which I find a lot on pre-release games. I was trying to play this prior to launch. And usually Valve, when they do their validation, will fix the videos through conversion to whatever plays on the Linux operating system. Hey you finally awake. You came out of nowhere. I was worried you might never wake up. You seem to be okay. Sorry, I've never met anyone of your species. Do you need orientation? Yes. Yeah, so those are like little tip givers. I've run through this beginning already, so it'll be kind of quick while I get back to where I was before. So it is a 3D platformer, but your character is always facing the camera. I thought that was kind of charming. And just the overall look of the world looks really nice. Like the characters are flat and kind of basic looking, but the world just looks really amazing. You've got your jump. If you jump a second time, you kind of have like a float, which a lot of like platformers back in the day utilized. Things like Yoshi's Island. Some of the Donkey Kong characters. And obviously I haven't beat this yet, but reading on the forums, it sounds like it's about like 6 to 7 hours, maybe more if you're trying to get like every collectible and unlockable. And it's just like a really cute and like endearing kind of game. Like, I've just really enjoyed the time I've spent with it. I feel like I might play through this one on the Steam Deck. I probably won't do like a full playthrough. You'll see I need a certain number of these to move that object. And in this first area, they're kind of spread all around the map. Not too difficult to find. I think there's only 30 in this area, so you basically have to get all of them to proceed, which is not difficult. It ran really well on the Steam Deck too, 60 FPS pretty much locked through my entire play session, like just with an occasional drop to 59. I've read if you disable SMT using power tools, you can get a little bit of a boost, but I didn't see the need to go and mess with anything. And like I said, the only issue I did run into was the videos not being playable when I first tried it. But I've heard reports that it should be cleared up. It's like Yoshi's Island, you know, where you throw your eggs out. Or is that Yoshi's Story? I think you did it in both, actually. Yay! Let's go get it. They will take this for me. Just kind of follow you with the whatever object they're carrying. And I've got to take it over here, I think. Right. It kind of gets you to like the first hub area. Ardwin, first component. Only you knew how many years I've waited for this. Kind of got that like Simslish or the Banjo-Kazooie did that too. The wah 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 wah. The only thing I don't love is your Tinykins don't follow you from area to area, so it's like each area is almost like a mini like hub where you're collecting things kind of all over again, unlocking things again. But you have to get all of these components. We have the first piece. He spent his whole life, and I did it in 10 minutes. Rattle, the Ardwin Museum creator, a real never-ending pit of knowledge. And Sikaru, the nectar brewer who travels mountains and valleys. You should go talk to them at some point. This house is big, and I'll get tired walking around. I wasn't able to save your soap board, but I found a replacement. This is kind of cool. It's like, it was like skateboarding. You even do some rails. It's kind of nice. I actually just got my PlayStation 2 hooked up for the first time in years. And the first game I tried was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. God, I love that game. Woo! Let's just go talk to these people. Dear Milo, welcome to the most distinguished brewery in the whole house. It's also the only brewery. Since everyone started gorging themselves on that nasty cheap doomies, the art of distilling nectar has been lost. People are content with whatever junk they can get their hands on. So we collect pollen. The second component we need to find is the banner located in the city of Sanctar. This way. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the other dude real quick though. Hey, Furman, the collection, bring it back. What did you do with the artifacts? Wait, it wasn't you, was it? No, indeed, you're too small. Welcome to Ardwin Museum. I'm the curator, Mr. Prattle. Fortunately, our establishment has suffered an odious and villainous attack. Most of our collection has vanished. The Dinst guards are looking into it, but you know how it is. I need all the help I can get. Bring me back the artifacts. In good condition, I'll offer you the greatest of rewards, my knowledge. Will do, bud. Here's the entrance to Sanctar, a place of sacred pilgrimage dedicated to the great Ardwin. Banner belongs to the pious shield bug named Solaria. The object is very important to her and she won't give it up easily. Have a spare key obtained through totally legitimate means. We gotta get the key to that door, which is not very difficult. I really love the tiny scale game. Like, I can remember like playing like Counter-Strike, and they had like the rats map, where it was like this, where you're like in a giant bedroom kind of deal, and I always loved that. Grounded, I put a few hours into that with a buddy of mine, and I think the full version of that is coming out or came out, I can't remember. I wanted to jump back into that, but I really love that, like, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids kind of motif. And they do it really fabulously here. It's just a really endearing game. Like, I've only put so much time into it, but the controls, the gameplay, like, it's just a game that, from the very moment of booting it up, I was really digging. And it is $24.99 for 67 hours of gameplay. Not... And I think there's even a discount at launch. I think it's maybe 22 right now. But, yeah, you gotta make that decision if that value is worth that time, or if you want to wait for, like, a Steam sale or something. Take a look. If you miss it, you must be blind. Bye. And now I have a new type of Tinykin. It runs really well on ultra-wide here too. Let me just... Yeah, like 144 FPS. And I haven't gone through this whole area yet. This is kind of where I left off. I did a few of the kind of objectives, but... And there's that pollen. Feels like I should be able to load that up. Big thing of pollen. Little dudes. I really do love the look of the game. Like, it's... I don't know, it kind of straddles that line between being very realistic and being very cartoony. Like, the game world has a certain amount of, like, realistic scale and size to it, but then it's kind of got, like, that almost, like, cel-shaded look. I feel like I should be able to break that. Something with weird hair. that could help us. Oh, I bet I take the picture and then it winds up there. And I'm probably just gonna do about like the first 30 minutes or so. I gotta find some letters. I think I need the purple guys who will carry stuff for me. It's like stealing all their pollen. And the one Tinykin. The controls are really smooth too. Like right away, it feels very natural. And on the Steam Deck, it ran really well, it controlled really well. I think I need to get some purples, but I haven't seen any oddly. Not sure what the purpose of that was. I think I'm gonna have to put that CD into a computer or something. Should probably go check that out. That's what they started the level out with. It's kind of exploring. It definitely feels like some of those old school Nintendo 64 and like kind of GameCube era collectathon games. Like the 64, I think, is probably the most renowned game, like has the most of those games. From Donkey Kong 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Conker, there's just so many. And not all of them are amazing, but like I really enjoyed that era of gaming. My first system was actually the original Nintendo, but like I feel like I really got into gaming like in the 64 era. Love these VHS tapes. Like I'm pretty sure these are the exact ones that my parents used to use when I was real young. I'm not an exploding guy. I'll have to come back. It's like, because you're using the objects you find to progress, like, sometimes these collectathons just get tedious, but I feel like what you're collecting is actually useful to gameplay, that it may not, you know, may not get as repetitious as some of those games do. Definitely the reviews I've seen on this have been really positive so far. It's like a church going on in here. And to our ancestors, to arrogance and pride, you have chosen humility and compassion. These bugs are like having a little religious service here. For some reason, it reminds me of something like that South Park would do, you know, like Lemming Winks and all that kind of stuff. Wait, I need the exploder guys. Alright, how do I get up there? Probably jump across, right? They're like worshipping the CD. so much, like, it feels like such a huge game. Like, and this is just one area. Like, look, it goes like all the way into the sky. Alright, let's go across here. I don't even know if I'm going to finish this area on this video, but definitely my impressions have been very positive so far. All that pollen. I'm gonna go check out that CD because that was what the one guy was like directing me towards. I just keep, there's like so many things along the way that are just like demanding my attention. Alright, there's the CD. Let's go check that out. Wait, no, pollen. It's got that same like feeling that Elden Ring had, where like you're running across the game world and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go fight that boss over there, and this is gonna be like a 15-minute play session. But then along the way, like there's literally like breadcrumb trails to like a million other interesting things. I know it's such a very different game, but it's the most recent game I've played that really has that same sense to it. So where are we supposed to take this? Oh no. Alright, you guys hang out for just a second. Are they following me with the disc? No, they're hanging there. Again, I used my exploder guys even though I needed them over there. I love that. Do, 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 do. It's just like a really well-designed one of these. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back. But if you're not looking for like eclectic... I did not realize that was electrified. If you're not looking for like a collectathon, like, you know, that is what this is. You're gonna be searching levels, scouring levels. There doesn't seem to be a lot of combat, at least so far. I think I read somewhere that there is not really any combat. Like, there's puzzles and things, but it's not like you're fighting enemies. It's really all about the collection. Is this a big piano? Yeah, I think it is. I'm gonna go back. I think I got enough exploder guys. Let's open that doorway for the CD. I gotta remember to use the speed. Okay. Come on, bros. Okay, I gotta get him over there. How did I do that? And I need to open this door. Let's try to go up over here. I'm not sure how long I've been playing, but it probably reaching the end of this video. I didn't want to make it too long. So I gotta get the screwdriver. 2 bubbles? I didn't even know I could do 2. Even though I had like a second bubble's worth of jump. This shows you, I think, down here how, like, stuff I've collected, and it's not much. I don't know if that's for this specific level or for the whole game, but I barely moved that bar. The music and sound effects are all really charming too. Like the whole package just very well put together. What's going on here, guys? Is this like a speakeasy? The best nectar in the house. And a comedian? That's great. I love that. Alright, let's keep going up. There's just so much to see. Like, I don't even know which direction to go. I'm up there. Alright, you take that back, or do I gotta walk you all the way back there? Go. Nope, nope, nope. Saw a bunch of the exploding guys. I just taken their table? I'm glad that I have the arrows, because I would have no idea where to take that otherwise. There's 1,000 of this pollen on. I think that's just this level. Oh. I don't have any more purple guys. Can I take you back? What if there's like a certain order you have to do a lot of this stuff in, or if it matters? It's like, can you end up not having enough of the particular Tinykins you need to like do something because you did it in a... I'd hope not. I'm speculating. I don't know how to get back up there. Well, I'll probably be ending this session. I keep saying that, but I'm having a lot of fun. I didn't want this initial video to be super long. Like, I just wanted to be like, here's the Steam Deck kind of gameplay, and here is, you know, 30 minutes of the ultra-wide PC performance. But I'm really digging this right now. Alright, now we got 2 more of those. Nice! We got a shortcut to get back. They're singing. That's cute. This is one of those games, I say this fairly often. I think this is a game that my daughter would totally, like, be enamored with. Just running around this world and collecting things and interacting with little tiny people. I got the thing. Got the thing. Let's go get that thing before I forget. I'm gonna wind up missing like 5 pollen and I have no idea where to find it. Yay! I still have no idea what this thing is for here. Is that what I'm bringing is her melody? Oh, it's a key. Okay. And that opened up the piano for whatever reason. Is that what you wanted? So Melody is a person. I got it. I still don't know if I've made any progress on like the overall like objective of this area, trying to get that disc to the right spot. I guess, I mean, I'm having fun, so it really doesn't matter that much, but I feel like I've hit so many distractions. If you watch my previous video, me and the family have been getting over COVID. I'm pretty much over it at this point. No lingering real side effects, like just a very little bit of congestion in my nose. But the wife is still getting over it. But we're much better now. I got a golden coin. I got the golden coin. Impact honor. Oh, it's an artifact. That was what the one dude wanted me to bring in. And I got a shortcut to get back out of this hellhole. Now let's go chat with this guy. Thanks again. Okay. The level design reminds me a lot of some of the more recent Mario games too, like Mario Odyssey, where it's just like this huge game world with, oh, I didn't realize that would kill me, with like so much to interact with and see, and like almost to the point where I'm like, I get like choice fatigue, where it's like there's literally like a million things to do. I really like that. That's cool. I may be ending here, just for keeping the video not too long, but my initial appraisal of the game, I am like totally digging this. I will play more. I don't think I'll do a full playthrough on the channel, but I might do a follow-up video as I get further in the game with my thoughts, or if I beat it, maybe a full review, we'll see. But right now I can give it like my full recommendation just from what I've played and the reviews I've seen. Like I'm definitely digging this game so far. I'll end it here. If you enjoyed this video, please do like, subscribe, drop me a comment, and hey, here's the camera. 24 of them? Alright, it's gonna be a little while to get that many. But thank you again for watching, everyone, and have a great night.